Joet Gonzalez had title shots before, but only to truly great fighters. Now, if he's running out of chances, this will be the best he ever gets.
I've been here before. This is my third opportunity at a world title, but you know, there's gonna come a point where I need to actually win this.
As for the champion, it's a chance few thought he'd ever have. Main event, national TV, occasion no one ever bet on Luis Alberto Lopez as himself.
Ha sido Luis contra el mundo. Y creo que con la mentalidad adecuada, disciplinado, trabajando duro, todo se puede.
Beating A-side prospects,
Lopez brought the pain.
An Englishman in Leeds, and the new, and an Irishman in Belfast. But a fighter who's earned his way back might be the greatest of all.
Willing to fight the best fighters, and that's why I'm here.
Nunca se enfrenta a un venado como yo y va a saber que es enfrentarse a un venado.
Either way, champion and challenger have one thing in common. They've gotten here the hard way.
We welcome the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. City rich with top-ranked boxing history, and on a historic weekend as we celebrate the eve of Mexican Independence Day weekend. Here are the first fights we're bringing you tonight. The vacant WBC USA welterweight title fight between two Mexican fighters, Omar Aguilar and Julio Luna, and open up also John Rincon, Corpus Christi's own, will open the show against Brian Ismael Rodriguez Rivera. Our three main fights tonight: Emiliano Vargas, son of a legend. He is back, yes, already, against undefeated Spaniard. Our co-main event: Puerto Rico versus Mexico, Xander Sayas versus Roberto Valenzuela Jr. And our main event for the IBF Featherweight World Championship, the champion Luis Alberto Lopez taking on challenger Joet Gonzalez. We welcome you inside the American Center, and I'm Chris, joined by my brother tonight, Jamel Herring. Now, quickly, what we did not see on that card, somebody we were preparing to call his fight tonight, and that is Robson Conceição. He was going to be appearing on this card, but instead got pulled for a better opportunity. He was supposed to be fighting Humberto Galindo, and you know, in his last fight was a no contest, a no decision back in June. I know he was anxious to get back in the ring, but what happens?
He gets a better opportunity.
You get a phone call to fight named Ima Navarrete. We will talk about that more in a minute, but when it comes to world title fights, right here, Luis Alberto Lopez has done nothing but win with every opportunity that might being inside or in foreign territory.
And then, and then Joet Gonzalez, another man who has had to climb and claw a third world title chance. So pretty much both these individuals both have familiar cases of being the and being home, but they bring a lot to the sport of boxing, and I'm pretty sure we'll see fireworks tonight in the main event.
Excited for the main event. More on Conceição versus Navarrete later. For now, we're going to bring you some bonus coverage. Jamaine is back in the ring. Tail of the tape here against his fight. Some little bonus coverage against Antonio.
Numbers one is the height favorite Moran, who has a 3-inch height over Jamaine or
He weighed in at 137 pounds, wearing black trunks. His record, 29 victories.
We're going to pick this fight up right from the beginning, so you're going to get a whole extra fight on your broadcast tonight. Jamaine, the technician, Ortiz taking on Antonio Moran. Last time Jamaine Ortiz was out was actually quite a while ago, back in October of 2022. There's a look at Ortiz, and it was a pretty good losing effort against
and obviously, everybody likes a little extra top.
You don't need to hear us, right? Fights. Ortiz with the venom across the belt.
Very fast in this one.
You see the height difference, too. Moran sitting at nearly 6 foot tall at 135 pounds. That's pretty tall for that weight class, albeit most of his career has been fought around 140.
But look at this tease. Look at his back. Like, this is a big lightweight because he still considers himself as a lightweight. So yeah, this guy, he's a big lightweight in there.
Yesterday at 137, but he definitely looks a lot bigger than that tonight after having perfecting athletes on his side. He did have an issue last fight making weight. If you recall, he was on the Puerto Rican weekend in New York City and ended up pulling out of that fight because he suffered a back injury as he gets caught with the right hand. A back injury that caused him some issues in trying to his full potential. So that's what kind of kept him out of the ring since that. Go fight back in October.
Yeah, and to add on to that, what you just said, the case, and me and Jamaine have since then, and that's when perfecting athletes came in, and I'm glad, tonight, and he looks sharp, strong, and healthy.
Yeah, and his back is feeling good, and when he's in there again, I mean, Antonio Moran is no pushover Mexican fighter, but his record have come to the likes of Sosa Jr., Devin Haney, Jose, to name a few. Jamaine working the body in the back there as the referee takes his time to step in and not exchange much to the crowd's displeasure.
And yes, a lot of great names that in his past fights. So with that being said, this is like a measuring stick for Jamaine Ortiz to see how against Moran.
Moran with that long jab. A lead left hand chopping right hand from Moran just misses as Ortiz pops out his jab. Moran feinting his way in, doubling exactly telling him to do.
And right now, I think Ortiz needs to,
Nice left hand connects for Ortiz.
There we go. He needs to develop that jab to get on the inside because the inside he doesn't have the advantage, clearly. But when that's when it gets big. He clearly has the hand speed combination punches.
Opening round here. Look of Joet Gonzalez in his corner. Mike Basil Rodriguez with for the majority career, probably for the last 9 or 10 years, I'd say, since he was an amateur. And the Moran, Guillermo Maldonado, and Jacob Stitch. Who knows him as Stitch Duran? Just Stitch. That's how you know you're a legend. When you just have a one name, just Stitch. That's all you need to know.
I've never heard anyone call him Jacob.
But for, for graphics purposes, to be proper. Might be what his mama called him, right?
Right.
On your side, all right? Right. Tony.
A lot of solid potential opponents for Jamaine Ortiz should he get through the tall task, literally and figuratively, of Moran.
And one thing I wanted to point out, though, with Ortiz right now, look where the jab hand is going, and Moran is looking at the jab hand because he, at the end of the first round, he threw a nice fight over that jab and that caught Ortiz. So he has to watch where his hand placement is at with the longer man and Moran.
And Ortiz, a lot of the time, you know, is used to being the bigger guy. Most definitely was when you fought. A lot bigger. As well, Adorno, that was where he actually went down twice with that fight going on before the. And then Vasily Lomachenko visibly bigger than him that night. So to see him against a guy that can hold his own, height-wise, size-wise, interesting matchup tonight.
Yeah, I was expecting him. She was then, but I was not in the balloon up as much as he did the next night when we fought. So this is definitely known as a big light. So that's why we brought in perfecting athletes. But again, he actually did mention that depending, like you mentioned, with all the big names that he has on the board, decide if he'll campaign at 35 or move up to 140.
Right. Action and success on the changes.
Scared, like he's stepping in with his jab to be effective. Nice jab from nice right hand from Moran.
But he's the one that's been controlling him in the middle of the ring.
Ooh. He did again with a nice stiff jab that stopped him in his tracks.
Down to the left with the body, then back up with the hook from Moran. And Ortiz is holding it. Perhaps that left hand stunned Ortiz for a moment.
Yeah, he was stunned. He was stunned.
He said about not being 10 months. Action here early, perhaps recognizing maybe to jump on early. And that's what he's done. Seconds left as Ortiz moves around the outside. Good round two for Moran.
He's trying, right now he's just trying to run. But he was clear. Punch. I think that last exchange that we saw ago, you probably get that round to Moran because he was a bit bothered. He tried to get his legs back. I never heard him around, but again, good round for Moran.
Stay sharp. Your feet moving, right? You let him walk up to you.
And try to listen into the Ortiz corner.
Be first. You really just throwing the jab to her. All right? How you feel?
Again, it's the hand placement. It's the hand placement.
Got caught with the left hook.
Yeah.
That one a little right on the belt line, and then he comes back up top with the on the counter.
Nice exchange, but in this fight, Jamaine's going to clearly have to work. That was it.
Hand that got in, and immediately holding him after that because that was a beautiful shot down low and then back up top for Moran.
Yep. Right on the chin.
Round three, this one is scheduled for 10. Christy Herring here with you.
Again, Moran is looking, he's his jab, and he's trying to counter over with a right hand. So Jamaine Ortiz has to definitely be careful of that, especially him. You know, this guy reach.
Down to the body goes Moran, right hand.
Oh, Jamaine Ortiz. South. Nice from the south. Trying to get a different.
He's been known to do that throughout his career.
Oh. Moran is not playing.
No, he definitely came to fight a lot of confidence with how the success early as
10-month layoff. Well, been out the ring for 10 months, you know. Again.
And he gets caught with the right hand there from Moran. And he said this is a tougher fight than it appears on. If you look this guy over, I only have one and it was Saloma, but no, this is a tough opponent. And he obviously knew what he had coming into the ring, but it's a different thing when you're seeing him on tape and knowing it's tough. And but he didn't underestimate Moran by any.
Also, a different
nice right hand connects there for Ortiz.
When you point it out, though, okay, you know. So what do you do to make those adjustments to avoid punishment?
And when you have losses, especially coming up as a journeyman or whatnot, like it does matter the quality of the losses and the opposition. And I mentioned it earlier. Pedraza, Haney, Barbosa Jr. are some of the losses, and the knockout to Haney was vicious. Like no doubt about that. But those other losses were by decision. Haney's the only one.
Lost his shoe.
and the shoe of Jamaine